So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim, Well,
it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity, in conviction, in tempo even. And that's not a bad thing.
So we're up and running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
This could be another episode of the Sergio Guirassy show, I think, Peter. While he's primarily a poacher, he doesn't really have the composure you need in the penalty area when it comes to his finishing. He's a bit Hollywood or bust regarding that. But when it comes to his general play, he has great composure bringing his teammates into the game. So he just needs to get that clinical edge going.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Spread it left. Now it's Sule. Pisili. Wrench. Sule. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
I'm a little surprised that he actually couldn't make that count. He's so good from that range. Often, he'll find the net.
Anton. Schlotterbeck, Svensson, Bellingham. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Dybala. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Guirassy, Bayer, Pisili, Mancini. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Bayer. Mullen. And there's the shot! Oh, he's been caught napping. Sule! Goal! And we have liftoff. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So, a breakthrough already. Nemecha. Now it's Guirassy. Oh, that's delightful. Takes aim. Girassi! And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Borussia Dortmund restore parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And that was nowhere near his best. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Marlon. Can he get on the end of this? And Dybala! Off the post! Chance! It's there! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Well, that has not gone well. Marlon is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Bayer. That is ended up in no man's land. Tries to play it through. That's the keeper's ball.
Girassi clearly held on to it far too...
He's having a pop! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched. And again, they're pressing effectively.
And he was quick to react. Hermoso. Bayer. Soulé. It's a pretty loose pass. Bayer knocks it into space. Svila breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Pisili. Now that looks a decent ball. Marlon! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Ryerson. Cristante. Now it's Cristante. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Bellingham. Ryerson.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Spread to the right. Great vision. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Ryerson. In towards the back stick.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off. Might want to be careful there.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Look at the space, real chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Bayer has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Cuts it back. Chance! He's got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Borussia Dortmund dragged themselves back again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances.
Shoots! And he should have made them pay.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Anton. A pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. Opts for safety. Bellingham. Now Anton. Over to the right flank. Looking for options for movement. Referee's given a throw. Now it's Soulé. He's had it taken off him. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, that's fabulous. Goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Nemecha is there to clear. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Nemecha. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Cristante. Marlen. And it's Pisili. Now it's Soulé. And here's Marlen. And this is Dybala. Takes the shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Paulo Dybala probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Ryerson. Searching pass he's played there. Takes a shot! And that's in! And again they hit the front. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
There you go. That's what happens when you've got top-class talent.
And now he has two. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Bellingham. Schlotterbeck. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Spread out to the left. Threads one in. Bellingham. Mancini deals with that comfortably. Wrench. Chance here to counter. He's through here. Kobel gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Bayer. Piscili. Well, that looks a cracking ball. And he shoots! And he couldn't finish.
Well, it goes to show you there's a lot you can do if you have willing runners like that. You'll always get that chance. And it's quite direct from them. It's actually quite long from back to front.
Anton. Bellingham. Tries to pass it through. Good ball, good take. He's shifting through the gears here. Cristante can clear it away. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's pulled back. And that has been knocked clear. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Girassi receives it in a good position here. Turns back here, probably the best option. 15 minutes till half-time. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Girassi. That has been cut short. And here's Dybala. And he plays one. Chance, surely! Well taken goal. It's offside, I think. Yes, it is offside.
And needless to say, he disagrees.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Gets a good foot in there. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Girassi. Cristante. Nicely weighted ball. And it's come back to the keeper. Anton. That is good alertness. Now this could be a chance. Dybala. Great chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Well, there's the clearance. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Marlon. Always onto this. He's had a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Sule deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Ryerson. Nemecha. And Bellingham. Schlotterbeck. Looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It's out for a goal kick. Svensson. Bayer. Can he get it through? And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Svensson goes short, and it's made its way to him. Gives it back.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Girassi. That's going wide left. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Impressive jump. And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Anton gathers from the goal kick. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And there's green grass ahead of him. Nemecha. Cristante. Now it's Marlon. He's through here. And he's there to belt it away. Soule. Schlotterbeck getting this one clear. Corner number 2 then. And it's hoisted clear. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, that's beautifully weighted. Can he finish? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Anton. Ryerson, 2 assists to his credit already. Nicely shaped ball. And no, that was never going to make it. That's destined for the flank. Swings in across. Defending of the desperate variety. And he's intervened well there. Now he's got space here. Schlotterbeck gets over and intercepts. Nemecha. Now it's Girassi. Now, can they get him away? Lovely ball and a shot! And a neat finish! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got 2 strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Girassi. That has been slung wide. Oh, super ball. And the shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And the comeback is complete. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter.
Oh, that's ambitious. There was plenty of power on that. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Mancini. Soulé. And this is Dybala. Svensson. Bellingham. Cristante. And Wrench. And it's Cristante. Now it's Soulé. Looking to play him in. And that has found him in acres of space. Mullen! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Marlon actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Cristante. Threads one in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And the referee has signalled for half-time. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Chance to deliver. Getting up there! And there's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Borussia Dortmund go up by 2 and are looking good.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Always goal side. Big chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. He has found the way through. Dybala! And he's stuck it away. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
That's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Pass somewhat off target. Nemecha. Looking for the run. And that could set him on his way. Chance for a shot! Goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
This looks promising. Bellingham. Soule on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
Well, I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a third.
He looks a really hungry player right now. Bayer. Has a look and plays it forward. Aims beyond the defence. Looking for options for movement. The less said about that pass, the better. Deftly away. Now that looks a decent ball. Shot could... He's having a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Tries to pass it through. Marlon! And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Anton. Oh, there's a probing ball. Ambitious ball here. And the finish! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Well read, nice interception. Knocks it into space. And Dybala! He's scored!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Can he finish? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Nmecha. Now Ryerson. Pisili. That's an imaginative pass. Dybala in acres of space out wide. Bayer. Ryerson. Soule being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Now it's... And a chance! Bellingham. And Svensson. Svensson. Pisili. And it's Dybala. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Soule. Oh, played right into his path. Schlotterbeck. And Bellingham. Now it's Guirassy. Ryerson. Bellingham. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Guirassy. Now it's Marlon. Great ball if he can get there. Anton. And Bellingham. Cristante. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Nmecha. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, that's been cut out. Well played. So we've reached the hour mark. Oh, perfectly measured that. He tries a shot! And he hits the net! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Bayer. Ryerson. That is ended up in no man's land. Nmecha. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Dybala. Pisili! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Pisili has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.